Since that day you saved my life, I have presumed I knew you. But now, 1,000 letters from your father go unopened, yet one scribbled from your sister changes everything? I didn't even know you had a sister. We are broke, old pal. We can't afford a passage back to your old world, back to your family. Not unless you suddenly remembered what work is. Dynamite fishing? You're serious? Well, the village north is always short on food. Remember when we escaped the pits back when? Still some dynamite left.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Anno 1800. The open beta is well and live for another one day, but I figured, you know, I'm an Anno fan since the very beginning, so I should play it, I guess. And gotta say, compared to
just get plenty of distance on the...
shut up. Compared to the previous game, the one we don't talk about, 2205, this is a solid return to the good old days.
Even more roasted fish. You do have an eye for opportunity.
Oh, what the chimichurri!
And I don't think they like dynamite fishing in these parts.
Still trying to get used to that smell.
But I don't care.
All the blistered fish they could ever want.
Ah, that burnt! Here are your tickets. Hurry, drifters.
So, this is it. We're leaving paradise behind. You never talked much about family and the like. But you're dead serious about this, aren't you? No matter. I made a vow to defend you. And I don't break an oath. Even if a blind man could see you leap into the deepest pit of dung.
I have never asked anything of you, firstborn. Not when you stole away a tiptoe, leaving the family burden at your little sister's door. Our father is accused of high treason. Dare you to believe it? Will you now stand by, knowing gentle father is indungeoned? It must kill him. Please come home. We need you. Is it really you, dearest sibling? I never dared hope you'd return. Do you remember Bright Sands? Of course you do. We loved it here. It's changed now. The Royal Council support Uncle Edvard. Father barely cold, and he's pulling everything down.
Gotta say that the intro is pretty dark compared to the other games.
All those houses. You never said how wealthy you were. Why were we selling fish and sleeping in barns?
Never told your friend of Good and Sons? There is much to be said, but not now. Dear father's funeral begins.
Where have you been? Without you brats, we'll never be done with this obligation.
Looks like Death claimed the wrong brother.
No matter so few are here, when they are the few he loved most.
Nobody likes a traitor, let alone his tainted offspring. Better make yourself scarce.
We shall, dear sibling, for now. I have acquired a small island with the last of my funds, and passage for all still loyal to father. Together, we shall clear his name, or die trying.
Your sister reminds me of you. Must mean new adventures await, old pal.
This is it. Ditch water. End of the world. I hope you like it quiet.
Oh, I do. Believe me, I do. This is the perfect Zen game. So, my intention for this game is to, possibly...
What? Still here? Establishing a rival company?
Yeah,
On
yeah.
that
Let Uncle Edvard scoff. We must shelter the good. We need every hand.
Game saved.
I'm trying to talk here. So yeah, the idea is to try it out, see how it works on the channel, and
Timber, very good. I'll try not to think
then
of the
we will
coffin.
make a series out of it. Maybe. Hopefully. I do enjoy this kind of city builders. And let's see here, I need a marketplace over here. And I need some
You reached a new
residences.
milestone.
Thank you. There we go. And hopefully people will
Do you
move in
remain
quickly.
here out of spite? Or is this some futile attempt at competition? As you are so desperate to appear responsible, you'll be pleased to hear the cost of that fantastical funeral falls to you.
Oh, he's so
Miserly,
nice.
uncharitable dastard, picking and choosing what he inherits.
Now, just from looking at the game and have played the closed beta, they did take away everything that was bad in
See what
2205.
slander Edvard Prince and Bright Sands.
Samuel's child, is it? Thank heavens. I'm
Traitor
so
dies
ashamed of
mysteriously in
every
prison.
single word.
Probably
your
not
uncle had
mysteriously.
writ.
Someone murdered him. I didn't say calamity. Ooh, no.
Father wouldn't have wanted us to sit on our... So let's gather our townsfolk.
Yeah, the game is pretty much story-driven, or
He twists
The
every
campaign
article
is-
in his favour at our and Father's expense.
yeah.
Mourning is
We'll get him.
eased. Now we have others for company, sibling. It's been a hard day of labour for us all. We should cater to our tired, hungry people.
I'm trying to, but someone is.
We are running
Talking
low on
over.
timber, but there's plenty of...
And yes, I know there's plenty of stuff to get timber from. But anyway, yes, the
You reached
There is a-
new milestone.
there is a story mode, like with the old Anno games or 1404 and 2070.
It's been a long, hard day. The people need to rest and maybe wet their whistle.
Yes. Just take a chill pill, okay? We need to get a small warehouse. Another road. Remove you. Get some potato farms and distilleries up.
There aren't enough of us.
Oh, I know. Don't worry. There's gonna be enough of you very soon. But anyway, yes, I probably will be playing the campaign because it's a fun game and it'll be a new challenge.
Feels an eternity since the funeral. And the cost! Oh, why, it was extortionate.
Which is why you don't have the money.
Or sell up. Ready to repay my charity? Don't think you're finished, brat.
Yeah.
I loathe the reek of lanolin, but if farmers' smocks are all you have...
Your people are recovered and desirous to proceed. Set them to it. We're going to need as much space as we can clear.
Please, couldn't mug me out.
Is there no limit to Uncle's shameless demands?
Oh, there is no limit, probably.
Thank your loving
He
kindness.
is most likely the bad guy in the entire story, so...
Tell me you've managed. Ba, black sheep. Have you any wool? Yes.
Game saved.
Let's see, let's build a fire station.
Speak to our humble cousin. He writes of a worker riot in Bright Sands. It seems we are not alone in our contempt for Edvard.
I wish I'd a goose for your kindness.
And yes, the open beta covers like the first act, which is like chapter 1, chapter 2, something like that. It's nothing big, it's pretty short, but I can drag it out as much as I want to. Just gotta find some protesters, these guys.
We'd rather die than stay. Our flags still wave for Samuel. Let Edvard oppress us no more.
And there's
A life
fine.
away from Edvard? We're on board. Only we've no ship to get on board of.
But yes, so far from the start of the campaign, it's the story's actually quite compelling. It's interesting. It's new, although it's also looks a lot like this plot in 1404, but in reverse.
Everybody on board? Good. I shiver at the thought of staying here another second.
What? Has your cleft of the family no shame that it now resorts to abducting my workers? The Queen's ambassador himself shall hear of this.
Abduction is a severe accusation.
And if I may, excuse me, a false one. We left Edvard quite willingly.
Pencil polishing popinjay. I should have been rid of you long ago.
I see nothing criminal. A bit of interfamilial bickering is only natural, and hardly a matter for the crown.
Indeed.
And as for you, I have quite forgotten my manners. Sir Archibald Blake, ambassador and confidant to the Queen. Despite the circumstances, Her Majesty and I were pleased to hear of your return. Your father's death was a tragedy. We regret he never had the chance of a fair trial.
The real tragedy here is the vast funeral bill that goes unpaid, while this brat is living the life of O'Reilly.
Sadly, your uncle has indeed alerted me to some floating liabilities. I fear you have no choice but to settle them if I am to grant you your crown shipping license.
Edvard registered the debt officially.
Don't worry. That old tyrant can't hold us back anymore.
Indeed. Once my letterpress is up and running, the truth will come back to haunt Edvard. For your hospitality, please use my ship howsoever you may wish.
Now that sounds like good news.
Okay, let's slow the game down a little bit.
As to the debt, my hands are tied, but it may warm Her Majesty's heart to see a new enterprise taking shape.
Oh, I should hope so. Let's,
Maybe Edvard will try to
Upgrade
prevent us
some.
owning a shipyard. But for now, let's at least house those workers.
Oh yes, I will.
With several passionate young reporters enlisted, our publishing house is already well underway.
We
Workers
are
can
going to
handle
make
stubborn
a...
debris on ditchwater.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
it's
yeah.
to be the center of our new enterprise, it needs to be immaculate.
Oh, we're trying. Don't you
You
worry.
reached a new milestone.
We're going to remove, like, all the buildings over here. But it's gonna take a little bit of time to do it.
Our dream of a shipyard is impossible without plenty of qualified hands.
Don't
Game
you
saved.
worry. Don't you worry about a thing. Oh, hello. And let's see here, I need bricks works right there. Hello. And there we go. What else? I need pig farm. Not that we're really farming pigs, but it's something along the lines of farming pigs. And, oh, you're done. Awesome. And you. And we need more houses, which is another new thing they added in 1800, that you need actual population to support your production lines, which also adds the problem then when you are settling new islands. You need to actually build housing there as well. It's a little bit interesting, but could also quickly become quite tedious. Let's see here. Oh, we got some more wood. And I should probably get some more buildings up and running. I want this clay deposit as well, maybe even this one. For those who are new to the old style of Anno, clay is used for, well, bricks, and bricks are used to upgrade roads, among other things. And let's see here, I need you, and you. I can hear you, little bear. Let's speed things up again.
Our editorial section is sure to grow along with your city. We are fine-tuning the first issue as we speak.
Good, good.
You have father's fortitude. These people will follow you as they once followed him.
That would be really
Your
nice.
worthless rags have barely covered anything. Now, bring me sails. It's not like you have any use for them.
Really?
Clearly, Uncle's intention is to keep us from ever owning a shipyard.
You reached a new milestone.
We are a port town. How lovely. And we can get sails. Well,
A fire broke out.
the fire is not gonna help us. Unfortunately.
Came saved.
Well, I can actually do something like this. Get a road there. I should do like the blueprint mode. Makes things so much easier.
The fire has been vanquished.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Have I? There's a few buildings left. There we go. Actually, I have played this mission before,
If you
so...
pop off now, Jolly Roger.
Oh, hello. Pick up naval mines. Oh, that's a great idea. Right? Everyone should aspire to pick up mines. Because that will never backfire. Right, I should get the... the stone paved
Workforce
roads
shortage.
up and running, because quicker movement is always great. Oh, hello, I need a few more houses, thank you very much. And also, hello, what do you want?
These are good times. Will you work your magic for us? What we do so love to see.
Let's hear it then. Cure! A promise kept.
Okay. Okay. Let's see how... I'm not sure if these are floating or in the air. There we go. Let's return the mines. And let's get a main road going here. And funnily enough, paved roads will actually make the fire cart move faster as well. So it's a win-win for everyone. And I should get some bakeries up and running as well. Gonna make a road like that. And this is probably the most satisfying thing in the entire Anno universe. Free-flowing farms. It's so good. And you had them in 1602 and 1503, which was the first two games, and then they got removed for the typical 3x5 or 3x4 fields, which they kept for a long time. And here they mix and match, which is actually quite nice. I need 5 bricks. Oh well. It could be worse. Come on. There we go. And another 5 over here.
Game saved.
There we go.
Brought some joy. That really is first rate.
Thank you. We should get sales right. And also another thing that's new compared to the older games, you can actually see the time it takes for a facility to produce their said good, and here you can see the process for one wool per 30 seconds, and you can see that this one produces 1 clothing in 30 seconds. And everything is at a 1-to-1 ratio, which is also quite good. Same with the sales, more or less, I guess. Actually, I'm gonna place you over here. You see, this one requires 30 seconds and has the same storage as the others. So hopefully this will work as intended. Let's speed things up. Now, as I said, this demo is quite short, sadly. We are more or less right at the end. But it's a good look at the game. It doesn't feel rushed. They did move the release like 2 months, which was quite good because the closed beta was
Where are my sales?
a
Nothing
little
you
bit
do will lift the club.
wonky.
Haven't seen a prison transport of mine, have you?
Well, maybe I have. Maybe I haven't. Who knows? The only complaint I have about this game is it's too easy to make money.
Saved? Do you also then save us from a grievous injustice? Edward's charges against us are pure fabrication. The man is an imposter.
Oh, we know. Don't
The
you worry.
letter, it bears Edvard's seal.
What should we do?
Don't
Should we-
even think about sheltering Samuel's co-conspirators. Deliver them to prison at once, and I might lift your debt.
Use of foul language. 16
Open
years
the
with hard
letter.
labor.
He's clearly up to no good.
Writing a threatening letter. Life
However much we
imprisonment.
despise Uncle Edvard, it's criminal to go opening his private correspondence.
No, no,
It
no.
cannot be.
No, no, no.
Even I am astonished he could be this corrupt. We must put their cases before the highest authority and hope for a retrial.
He certainly knows how to silence his critics.
They usually do.
What is it you are bringing? Did he really? Oh dear. Best leave these poor people with me. I will tell Edvard that the debt between you is quite settled.
That was none of your business. And what right has the Crown to meddle in my accounts? What right?
We are, all of us, quite moved by your selfless actions. Your father would be proud.
I am so relieved our legitimacy is no longer in question.
Well, how nice.
Know that any assistance may influence Her Majesty's sphere. Buckaroo!
Okay, so next thing we need a sailing shipyard.
Game saved.
But I'm gonna do some other things first.
The Emporium Exotique looks forward to your patronage, if you can afford it.
Madame Kahina has been a great comfort since Father died. She knew him well.
Oh, really?
Shake your booty out of Angry Annie's waters, or she'll blow a hole in your mizzen.
Oh no, pirates. Yes, they're back.
Ship under attack.
No. Oi. Really?
Just a taste of what's to come.
Oh dear, lost your flagship. Well, I'll see what I can rustle up.
Yeah.
In future, keep your flagship intact. Resources are... In future, keep your flagship intact. Resources are scarce.
Are they really?
All in Her Majesty's name.
You stupid thing. Let's build a shipyard.
Our city's historic first shipyard. We must document this moment in our first edition.
Oh well. So we shall. Because why not? Not that it really matters, but...
A perfect snapshot to illustrate history in the making.
And we're already at chapter 2, which is like 2 seconds away from
you
finishing.
Build ships like your father. Well, the Queen is in the direst need of ships. Supporting her will go some way to healing the wounds of the past.
A commission for the Royal Fleet! And in such quantity! A rare honor indeed.
Yes.
The weaponry they ask for presents a problem. I'm not even sure we have an iron load, do we?
Brought some joy. Bish,
Thank
bang,
you.
Bibbly. There she blows.
Yes, we do have some iron, actually. We got 2
I see
deposits
the
right there.
iron is beyond our reach. We have no choice but to find a way through the mountain.
Still have a few sticks of dynamite. We can blow our way through.
Now, he is way too happy about that. Just saying.
What are you both doing? Demolition is a serious matter wanting proper expertise.
Nah.
Perhaps not refined enough for your sister, but at least your workers can start their dig.
Father used Mr. Ticker on account of his good sense. Go on. I suggest you find him in Bright Sands.
Gotta love that name though. Mr. Ticker.
Game saved.
He's probably a bit unstable.
Production has stopped.
Oh no. So he is over here. And this is the end of the demo.
After the picket protests, many fine men left Bright Sands to join you. Then Edvard struck back. He imprisoned all who were close to your father, including my beloved Thomas. My husband and the others were deported to Wormway's prison, and I've heard nothing from him ever since. If you do find him unharmed, prithee tell him his wife yearns for his return.
We are nearing the place your father died. Whatever happens, stay calm.
So there you are, the traitor's children.
How dare you?
Oh, spare me the nauseating drivel. Flogging Queenie's peachy island in the New World to some rebel upstarts? Ha! Traitor is too generous a word.
Father would never have. He was the Queen's stalwart, a member of the Royal Council.
He hung himself in one of my cells. I'd call that a rather conclusive admission of guilt.
We did not come here to be insulted. We came to strike a bargain. The demolition man, Thomas. We want him.
Oh, I vaguely remember him. Stubborn, with a loose mouth, just as innocent as all the others. He is small fry. A bail has been set. Pay every penny of his money, and I will place him immediately at your disposal.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the beginning for Anno 1800. And as you can see, pre-order now, don't bother, but you can play the open beta for free until the 14th of April. So there's a 1 day downtime before the actual release. So if you like building cities, transporting goods, doing that kind of thing in the Industrial Revolution, go ahead and try it. It's quite big, around 20 gigabytes, but it's fine. You all got that storage space, right? Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, and bye-bye.